slap him in the face to say his parents would be mad at him, so he doesn't kill. The first time they get the no killing rule on the big screen, they give it a stupid reason, make Batman a simp. That's what I go through.
Okay.
That's what I have to do.
Okay. So, I'm gonna interview you personally, and we're just gonna, if you don't mind, sit through this interview, and we're just gonna discuss this like a podcast.
Okay.
So, look at that! Anyway, so what do you want, Shane? Do you want the actor to say, "I'm not gonna kill because I know"? You want them to have a scene where he says it?
Well, no. Well, maybe, but no. We don't need to say it.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Well, that's the thing, Devin. It doesn't matter whether he says it or not. The point is for it to be portrayed as it goes on. You can tell a story, a great story, with characters just feeling what they feeling, rather than telling the audience what they say. So that's what makes that compelling. You got to get the audience connected to that. You can display that message without absolutely telling them.
I was connected to Michael Keaton. The way he looked, he looked like a kind of guy that enjoyed killing somebody.
Yeah, and that's what makes Batman interesting. Do you know why the Joker's obsessed with Batman? Like, really, why?
Well, nah, dude. See, I know a lot of stuff, but I ain't 100. But from my point of view, what?
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, I think Joker likes the fact that Batman is the pure opposite. It's like kind of like an obsession.
Yep, you're mostly right. The reason why the reason why Joker likes Batman is because of his most killing rule. See, Joker is a character that sees society as a living joke. You go to school, you grow up, get a college education, you get a job that you don't like, you pay your taxes, you raise kids. It's a circle of life that goes nowhere to Joker. He finds it hilarious. So every day, he has to go towards the society, seeing it as one big joke. But Batman, as self-righteous as he is, proves everything the Joker says as correct. Because if society was not broken, there wouldn't need to be a Batman. Joker's aware that Batman is clearly just as crazy as he is. But Batman, trying to be the good guy, doesn't kill. And Joker finds that hilarious. That's why he considers Batman his. He's everything he wants from society, because he knows that anybody can go insane with just one bad day. He doesn't know who Batman is, or that his parents died. He doesn't know specifics, but he does know something in Batman's life happened that proved everything Joker said right. And that's why he's very obsessed with Batman. That's his little property, that's his toy. And not one movie who ever did Joker understood that.
Okay, well, here's what I'm trying to explain to you. Dude, you realize, man, I understand how you feel because I'm passionate about a lot of stuff. And I know how a lot of characters should be. But you realize, brother, Hollywood, they're just not going to do that. And no matter how much they say they're going to do it, they don't have the time. Now, they could. Now listen to me. They could make a movie. See, this is what I want for you. I would love for Hollywood to put a good $250 million into a 3-hour and maybe a 3-hour and 15-minute movie that is the actual essence of Batman, and just call it Batman. Don't make a big deal of the actors. Don't make sexy cat women. Don't put 100 villains. Just make a raw Batman movie. What would you feel about that?
Well, of course I would like it.
No Riddler, Two-Face, just call it Batman, get some random actor, don't make a big deal, direct it, get a really good director, I mean a hardcore director, don't overkill it with action and one-liners, make it what it really is, and base it off of the 1930-something Batman. And just have it like it was, and if you do have a villain, have Joker, but have Joker with class, not him just being the popcorn Joker, bad guy, laugh, kill. So you would tell me, and they would make it say about 3 hours and 8 minutes, 3 hours and 15 minutes, and it's just called Batman. You would dig that.
Yeah, but this is the point. See, I don't need a carbon copy of the That's the thing.
So what do you want, Marshall?
Some people think, well, let me talk.
Okay.
See, the thing is, there's a certain essence every character has. That's everything. Charlie Brown got an essence. Bugs Bunny got an essence.
That's true.
SpongeBob got an essence.
Yeah.
You saw SpongeBob's essence gone in his latest movie.
Oh, dude. So I know how you feel. You should know that.
Exactly.
Then.
But my problem is, that's all of them. All of them are missing it. You at least had 2 other SpongeBob movies who understood SpongeBob, who enjoyed it, had passion behind it.
Yeah.
I had none of them. None of them get it. But because none of them did it right, and everybody grew up from the ones that failed, people look at me like, dude, you crazy? What do you want then? Well, what do you think I want? I want Batman. I never got it. Every director who does it has somebody that fits his ego on what they want from the character. Make the character. It's not that simple. I don't want that much. I don't want anything special. I don't need anything specific. I don't need the world to be handed to in a silver platter. I just want the characters that they said they're gonna do. You know, that's my problem. You know, it's like people were confused about Michael Bay. Why people don't like Michael Bay's Transformers because it wasn't enough like the 86. Well, what do you want? What do you think I want? I want the Transformers that I recognize.
Yeah.
I want them. I don't need a carbon copy. I don't need the same story. I don't need the same origin. I don't need every specific detail to be meticulously just like what I said. No, I just want to be able to enjoy it. I want to feel at home when I watch it.
I got you.
That's all. You know, Space Jam and Space Jam 2. Space Jam 2 at least understood the essence of what the first one was.
Oh yeah.
That.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't a copy. It wasn't the same movie. But then still, what made the other movie special and what made it what it was, enough to redo it but do it differently.
Yeah.
That's what I want from Batman. That's
okay.
all.
Well,
they don't
dude,
understand what makes him who he is, and they don't care to try. What you say is 100% true. That's why I'm skeptical. That's
okay.
why I'm not perfectly optimistic.
Okay, but this is what I'm going to say for you, man. This new movie is going to be... Do me a favor and don't be skeptical. Leave yourself open, because I really believe this Matt Reeves Batman is going to take this... He's going to try his best to take Batman home where he belongs. Because, like, you got Begins, you got the whole Nolan where he turned Batman into CSI.
Yep.
You know, he turned Batman into CSI, and then he just made everybody so grim and just, it was just like an episode of,
People are dying
huh?
Nolan took all the flavor out of DC Comics.
He did.
That no flavor.
It was like
You got
Law and
Ra's-
Order.
You got Ra's al Ghul, but no Lazarus Pit. You got Joker, but always chemicals. You got Bane, but no Bane venom.
Yeah.
My gosh, where's the charm? Where's the flavor? These movies are joyless. Oh my gosh.
Because he did what... What's up? I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No,
No,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say Nolan did what he wasn't supposed to do, and he's like, I'm gonna make Batman realistic. And by him making it realistic, nobody's gonna survive being submerged in acid. Nobody's gonna...
You know, that's what Dad just said. That's funny.
Yeah.
We were actually talking about this earlier. But yeah, go ahead.
Nobody's gonna... What do you call it? Vader. But no, nobody's gonna, in real life, have venom that makes them stronger. Nobody's gonna... Yeah. But here's the problem with that. Okay, if you don't believe that's real, Nolan, you had no problem making Scarecrow pretty accurate.
Yeah.
If Scarecrow...
I guess he figured drugs was his closest. I guess he figured hallucinogens was his closest to reality. I don't know.
But he did. But Scarecrow is the only Batman villain in Nolan that got done justice. Scarecrow. That's it. And Two-Face
is confined to a bed.
Yeah, confined to a bed, and instead of getting his burns from a mafia boss that he prosecuted in court, this dude fall out of chair and get burned. I'm like, what an idiot. And then he killed Two-Face before we could even get to know him.
Yep.
So I see what you're saying, but then, dude, come on, man, you got to give Tim Burton some credit, man. He tried his best to give you what you want and comply to his, you know what I mean, his Hollywood demands. Like, he tried his best. He didn't even make, like, his Batman wasn't even his Batman series wasn't even like Batman and Batman Returns. The rest of them I don't consider that his. It wasn't. But he didn't make it realistic. Like, everybody became who they were, exactly how they were supposed to become who they were.
But here, let me tell you something, though. I still give movies their props. I accept their victories where they deserve it, because I do forever love Tim Burton's Batman. I do. I love those movies. Well, you know, Batman and Robin is more of a guilty pleasure, but still, I still love watching those movies. And Jim Carrey is my favorite Riddler. And Nolan, I do not like his trilogy at all, but in his credit, he made one of the most popular superhero trilogies of all time.
Yeah.
That's worth something. You know, I'm not saying they have no credibility. I'm not saying they're bad movies, but there's a difference. You can say you love Green Pepper Pizza the most. You can't tell me that's the standard, though. There's a difference. If you love that the most, all the power to you. I am not gonna knock anybody for their taste, but you can't tell me that's the standard. That's what they all should be based on. Because there's a lot of fans to this day who think that Nolan trilogy is exactly what it should be, constantly, and that's a filthy lie. That, you know, there's a difference. Nolan had his trilogy, he had his fun. I don't want no stupidity. And then here I am today with Ben Affleck, and all of a sudden he's killing people all over again. So
Yeah!
I can't win. Gosh, they always take a step backwards.
Okay, dude, I know your pain, dude. Ben Affleck had no remorse. He's like, I'm gonna shoot these dudes.
Alfred got khaki. He's like, oh, guess he's killing again. Oh my gosh, what is this?
Come with me, father.
Batman hates Superman because he destroyed his friend and his power and Metropolis. That's fine. All of a sudden, he waits 3 years later to do anything about it. Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I can't. What is this? It's like no matter what they do, they achieve something but fail something else. They always get it half right, based on what that director, again, there goes that director and their ego, based on what they prefer out of the character.
Yeah.
Like Ben Affleck's problem was not that he wasn't comic book enough, unlike Nolan.
What was Ben Affleck? He was like a sick Batman, man.
Yeah, he was twisted. Dude branding. Batman does not brand. Who said that? Look at it. He branded villains with the bat mark on him. That's stupid. Batman's costume was boring. The ears are too short. There's no spikes in the cape. Where's the Batman's suit? Everything was Ben Affleck and militarized. And don't get me wrong, Batman has a share of military stuff, but it's no style to it.
No, it didn't, dude. It had nothing. He was literally just Batman in script only. Like,
Still doing.
Yeah.
He killed everybody he met. Alfred said nothing. I mean, Alfred had no more compass whatsoever. Just no experience. He was just a jaded butler, like just doing this, taking one day at a time. Alfred every time felt like he didn't want to be there. But I don't know, man. It's always something. You know, I don't have to know. I am not hard to please. I'm not hard to please because I love the MCU. You know MCU fans aren't hard to please.
No, don't start talking about that MCU. I don't want to hear it.
My point is, I'm not looking for perfection. I just want to feel at home. I just want to see the character directly. I see Batman. They don't see when they see Batman, they just think of a normal guy in the costume. They just see another vigilante character. They don't know Batman is one of the greatest fighters in the world. They don't know
he knows 200 forms of martial arts.
Exactly. They don't know that Batman doesn't kill because he's a crazy man. Like, you know, they don't know that. That's the thing, and it's so obvious. It's not hard to figure out. There was this YouTube short film that did Batman beautifully. I loved it because that was finally it. They understood it.
Yeah, because your brothers made it.
Exactly, because it's YouTubers with limited funds.
Yeah, but
I know Hollywood can.
No, you don't realize how Hollywood works, bro. I'm gonna say it like this. Even though it's not this, I'm gonna explain it to you the best. You ever seen a person that do something for chicks? That's Hollywood. They don't care about nothing, nobody, no fandom. Yeah.
They want the Oscars. They want that. That's what they care about. Especially Warner Brothers. Especially Warner Brothers. They all they care about is a big director. They want a big name actor. That's all they care about. And that's why I'm skeptical. I'm not blind to that. I know exactly what they are. That's why I don't trust them. That's why I'm not optimistic.
But do me a favor, bro. You gotta. Listen to me. Listen to me. You gotta open your heart or your mind because, dude, wash all that away, and you have to see where Matt Reeves is